Welcome back everybody to Little Miss Stampy Pants. This is Sandy and I'm going to show you how I created this super cute, adorable card. It actually is based off the adult coloring books. These are new products that Stampin' Up! Has created for us, and they have given us the opportunity to actually earn this paper for free, and I will get into that as well with you, but I wanted to do this little card as a thank you to one of my friends. So this right here, I started out with a piece of Whisper white cardstock. It cut 11 by 4 1/4, and I scored it at 5 1/2. The black is 5 1/4 by 4, and the DSP paper, which is the coloring paper, is this super cute pack that I got from Stampin' Up! It is adorable. I love it, and you can actually get it for free, and you can do that by the Celebration. With the Celebration, if you order $50 worth of product, you can actually get this pack for free. And this pack actually comes with 12 sheets of paper, 3 of each print, and it is so adorable. It does remind me a lot of the, and this is the one I used, of the adult coloring pages, mandalas, things like that. Super cute. So with that, I went ahead and I created this card. I live in Maine. It is snowing to beat the band outside, and I just wanted a little bit of relaxation. So with that, I decided that I was going to create this little card for you. So I used the Stampin' Up! Watercolor coloring pencils, and I used the some embossing. I did a little embossing, and I also used the stamps from the One Big Meaning stamp set. So I actually recorded this video. This is my second time because the first time it didn't really record. So I actually did a lot of the work, but I am gonna show you what I did. Okay. So with that, I took the card base and I folded it, scored it, and so then it was a flip top card. I had most of this already colored anyways. I was just showing you guys pretty much how they worked. So I do have another piece that I'm going to show you, just so that you guys can see how awesome these watercolor pencils are. I know that there is a limited stock on them. I am very confident that they're going to make more, and they're going to try and get them out to you guys as soon as possible. They are one of the best coloring pencils I have worked with. I've worked with quite a few of them. Prismacolors are very expensive, and these stand up just as much as those, and I really like them. And I love the fact that you can actually use watercolor with them to make it look like a watercolor. So with that being said, I chose not to do the watercolor with these ones, but you can certainly do that with any of them, okay? So what I did was, you're just going to pretty much pick your colors. I used Old Olive for my leaves, and I just pretty much colored them in. I started out really dark. Hopefully you can see this. I started out really dark there, and then you just go to lighter. And it's going to pull your colors. If you choose to do the aqua painter, would be my suggestion. Make sure that you're not using a lot of water, because it is paper, not cardstock. So it will, I'll show you this one here. It will curl on you if you're not careful. Does it really matter with what I'm doing if I choose to do it? No, because I can use the adhesive and make sure that it lays flat. So it wasn't a big deal. But if you are going to do that, just use caution that it is not cardstock, that it is actually paper, and it may curl on you if you're not careful. If you do a light amount of water, it won't curl as bad. So with this, what I chose to do with mine is I used double colors. That's the thing. The other thing I like about the watercolors is you can use like your two pinks and blend them together. You can use your red and your Calypso Coral and blend it. Your two blues, you know, your yellow and your oranges. And they just, there's a lot of colors, but they're all your primary colors, which is awesome. So I just pretty much colored. And I'm sure, you know, you guys know how to color. You've been doing it in kindergarten all the way up through. So I'm not going to show you pretty much how to color. But it's just your own choice as to how you want to do this. So with this, because this is the base of it, probably will go up and blend. Just be darker at the bottom. And then that way I can blend it out and have blues. And I think with this one, because like I did with the other one, I really like the two-tone color effect that I did. And I used the Bermuda Bay to kind of finish off, make it look like a sea of greenish blue, which I think looks really pretty. So then, you know, like I said, I'm not going to color the whole thing. I just wanted to give you guys a little piece of how well these coloring pencils really work. And like I said, if you choose to do the water, just use caution. You know, it does come out good, and it does look like watercolor. It's blended a little bit better than what you would if you can tell with the greens. Look at the greens. So you can see the pencil marks, but it blends the greens a little bit better. So your choice. Do as you wish. Okay? So then all I did was I took some of the Tombow and I put it on the back of my DSP and I mounted it to the black first, and then I mounted the black to my white card base. And then that's when I realized, after I got it all mounted and my sentiments stamped, that my camera was not working properly. So with that, I just used StazOn ink. I used the One Big Meaning. I stamped it down like this to get it so that I can see if this is completely covered in ink. And then you line it up and you stamp it. You've seen me do it 100 times. I did not use the Stampin' pad on this one just because this is the clear mount. And with the clear mount, it has that foam padding already, so you don't need that extra padding. The photopolymer, you really should use that stamp pad. You've heard me say that before in the past as well. Now, to put my sentiment on, I used a small piece of the Basick black, just a scrap piece. I made sure that when I was embossing, which I actually didn't, I did it in advance, I used the Emboss Buddy, and I just put it on first to make sure that I didn't have any static cling to it. And then all I did was I put the white embossing powder on it, heated it up. Little tip, if you're going to heat up with the embossing, make sure that your heat tool actually heats up prior to you actually heating up your card. Make sure it's already ready to go, because if you heat it up in advance, less likely your paper is going to curl. You don't have to do it for very long, maybe like 5 or 10 seconds. Just make sure that it's heated up prior to, okay? So then once I embossed that, I put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. I did my little cutout, and you can see all I did was I took a pair of scissors and I cut halfway, and then I cut this direction and this direction. One of my other videos also has that on how to do the banner. And I'm going to actually mount this, because if you look on this one, I mounted it on the bottom, but that's because that's where the most of the green was, and I didn't want to cover up my wonderful flowers. I could have mounted it here as well. I just think that it looked cute on the bottom on this one. This one here, I'm going to move it up a little bit, and I'm going to actually mount it right here, because this is where the most of the greenery is, and I just think that that would be super cute. So we're going to mount that right there. And then that's the card. So again, super fun, super cute. If you choose to do, have a full day, or you have kids and you want them to be able to do coloring pencils or color pages, have them color these. How cute would that be to have your own DSP colored by your own kids or by somebody special right there at your fingertips to be able to create such wonderful cards? I love it. So again, I just want to thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. It shows me that you guys appreciate everything that I'm doing, and I appreciate everything that you guys do for me. If you would like any of the products that I used to create this card, go ahead and click on the link below, because that'll take you to my online store, and you can see all the wonderful things that you can create just by doing that. If you like my videos, go ahead and click like and subscribe. Love to hear from you guys. I love the fact that, there's people out there that really want to watch my videos and that they appreciate me doing these, and just like I appreciate you. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave the comment below, and I just want to say thank you again for watching my videos, and I really appreciate all of you crafters. You guys have a wonderful day.